best part of waking up and the shells be in your cup.
Hello, survivors of the zombie apocalypse. I'm AJAA Anderson01, and holy shit, I'm actually dedicating myself to a schedule. Nah, it couldn't be me. That's illegal. That's illegal AF. Yo, Knight is here. He's also on Kick. I saw you. That's why I acknowledged you. I'm out of breath because I had to run up my stairs. I can't reach shit. But I got Mountain Dew, so. And you know what the worst part is? My rescue inhaler is downstairs. Of all the things to suck at, I suck at breathing. Yay me! I love asthma. Oh shit. I gotta turn on my fan. It's getting hot up in this beach. Look at this hottie. Oh shit. Knight and his compliments. And yes, we are back. We're playing more Ace Attorney. Because I enjoy being a virtual lawyer, especially a twink lawyer that dresses in red. You also suck at responding to texts. I do. I do be like that. Especially when I had to pay over $800 today in car shit. I got paid today, now I got no money. No money and no bitches. This is terrible. Horrible. Now I gotta get this. Now I gotta get my game up. What do you mean, Ace Attorney? You're not responding. You bitches are in PA. Yeah, all I can say is, yeah, Michigan got, you know, beautiful lakes and all that other good shit, but don't actually move here. I'm warning everybody. We have the worst car insurance rates and one of the worst car insurance rates in the country. It is terrible. Michigan does not have night in Sadie. It does not. Does Pennsylvania have good car insurance? Because I went from, for some reason, it was like $350 and then went up like almost to $600 for no fucking reason. Like no poppin' circumstance. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I don't know what I did to you, State Farm. Yeah, a month. I don't have the kind of money to pay 6 months up front. These are for 3 cars. 3 cars, life insurance, 2 renter insurance. Oh, it's like, goddamn. That's why I be hoeing myself on here. Not when it was consistently $350 for the past like 6 months. And I've had all the other shit for years. Oh yeah, I forgot my sister was kidnapped. Shit! Alright. Enjoy some poor voice acting with JL Anderson 01. My sister was kidnapped, by the way. In case y'all forgot what happened in the last episode. Drusy! Drusy! You move quick, Apollo. Good show, good show. There she is. Drusy, you're okay. I thought... Oh, he starts crying. This is why Apollo's the best. I'm gonna go roll around with Sadie. Hope it's in the literal sense. Don't cry, Apollo. Those good-for-nothing gangsters. There are just things you just don't do. I'm pressing charges. Wait, just calm down, Apollo. Or else... don't do it. Oh, god damn it, Mr. Hat. This bitch. What the heck is that? Surprised? This is one of my best tricks, the amazing Mr. Hat. You look marvelous, darling. He's a big hit on stage at the Wonder Bar. Yes, I'm a big hit. Ha ha ha. Well, what do you think? Do you like it? You mean you, Trissy, there's some things you just don't do. I'm pressing charges. Yeah, press charges on a 15-year-old. Apollo, now is not the time to be threatening me. I'm threatening you, alright. I'm gonna steal your panties. I'm gonna steal it right back. I really don't know why you have these. Regardless. It's you who's being threatened here. Huh? Remember what you said to Walkie's father yesterday? You promised you'd save his son. But that testimony was rock solid. What are you suggesting I do? Look, once the judge declares a verdict, it's all over. If I can use my talent to stop it from happening, I will. Trucy, no more stage objections, please. I'm not talking about magic, Apollo. I know when the witness isn't confident, I can perceive what he's feeling. It might not mean anything, but it's all we've got. You can see what he's feeling. Think back, Apollo. Think back to the times when there was a contradiction in his testimony. All the times. All the times there was a contradiction? Well, I think I remember them, sure. There were 2 times when he made statements he wasn't confident in. Each time there was a contradiction. I ain't talking with this dude. He said the man tossed aside a pistol, but it turned out he wasn't sure, and sure enough there was a contradiction. Well, that's true, but how does that help us? Didn't you notice anything? Whenever he made a statement he wasn't confident in, he displayed a certain habit. Did you see it? The very moment he said the word pistol, his fingers got all tense and he fiddled with the corner of a page in his book. How the fuck am I supposed to see that? Well, I could see it. How else do you think Daddy went 7 years without losing a game of poker? What? I always sat next to Daddy during big matches. They just let a freaking minor down in a basement of illegal poker games? I'm confused. I could see what his opponents were feeling. You mean that's how Mr. Wright won all those games? That's not cheating, officially. I wasn't looking at their hands or anything. And I wasn't there all the time either. Daddy's quite good at poker after all, but not good enough to go undefeated that long. Great, so he cheated, but what does that do for us? I don't believe this shit. You have to listen to his testimony one more time. No, scratch that. You have to watch his testimony, perceive the truth. Watch a testimony, perceive the truth? You're on some crack or some shit, I'm going to bed. The only thing I'm perceiving is that I'm going to lose. Not true. Daddy said so. He said you have the power, Apollo. Mr. Wright said that? Watch her testimony. Perceive his true feelings. Is she serious? Time's up. Sorry, I can't think of any other way out of this one, Apollo. What was that she said before the trial started? Mr. Wright's not here today? He said his little foot injury was acting up. Yes, he smiled when he said we'd be fine as long as you're there, Tracy. Is this what he meant by us being fine? While methods aside, she did avoid one guilty verdict already today. Time to show this court what I'm made of. Get ready for justice. Let's do it. Apollo? You know, I'm starting to think you could do this. I knew you could do it all along. Oh, one more thing. Oh, god damn it. Trying to cover for Mr. Hat as best he can. I just flew in from the coast and boy, my arms are tired. Right. God damn it. Why? Why? Ashy. Hi guys. Court, stop back in session. Right, we're fine. I'd like to say to the young lady sitting next to you, Mr. Justice. Oh, you mean me. Don't you have anything to report? Anything concerning the mysterious phantom in that silk top hat? Ah, right. Don't worry about him. I settled that. Look how smug he is. He's acting like he just beat the fuck out of him or some shit. You settled that? Yeah, it was an out-of-court settlement, right? Perhaps Farland would have us believe it was nothing more than a passing dream. A fantastic illusion. Now you see it, now you don't. Am I right? I think he's on to me. I wish he would stop being so fucking cool. This is why so many people ship Copal so hard. I object, you object to this marriage? I didn't know these two were getting married. I know everybody really wanted it to happen, you know, Apollo and everything. Here, where's my boy? Where'd he go? Your Honor, I object. Yeah. There is so much shipping going on between these two. You don't understand. That's all fan bases do. They're like, yes, yes. There's more shipping between these two than Phoenix and Miles. Needs to stream RE games ASAP. I risk my case. I know, I really should. But I haven't, like, been interested to stream Resident Evil. Like, I look at it and I'm like, am I in the mood? I'm like, no. I want gay lawyers. I don't know why. It's just so appealing. Although I was watching bits and pieces of the Capcom Live shit. So, the moment they drop any hints for like a Code Veronica remake or, you know, fuck, even if they say Outbreak is getting a remake, I would be excited. I'm really surprised that Outbreak hasn't gotten a remake or a proper patch to be able to play online on a dedicated server, like official server by Capcom, because so many people do online gaming. It would be a huge success and it won't feel cash grabby like they tried to do with Operation Raccoon City, with Umbrella Corps. Resistance, I think, was actually pretty fun because it had an Outbreaky feel to it, but not really. I mean, RE-verse was just trash. It was terrible. But if they actually did a proper transition with Outbreak, people would be... I think even non-Resident Evil fans would buy and play it because of the online gaming aspect. Anyway, Clavier, what the fuck do you want? I like how when we're playing Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney, we get his name as Clavier. Maybe it's to differentiate him between him and his brother Kristoff, because I think with Kristoff, I think it actually said Kristoff, it didn't even say Gavin. But when we're in Phoenix, right, Ace Attorney, anything involving Miles Edgeworth, it always just says Edgeworth. So it's weird that, from Apollo's point of view, that he would just call him Clavier. Yeah, he's been snapping his fingers for like 20 minutes. Don't I get tired, dude? You play guitar! Oh god, no, the next case is a guitar serenade. I just realized this. Oh god. Do you know how much torture we're gonna go through in that? I didn't like it the first time on the DS, and then try to do it on the 3DS, and now we gotta do with this shit. I own this game multiple times, by the way. DS, 3DS port. Now we got the trilogy, so I own this on Steam and on freaking my Nintendo Switch. I even own the Japanese version of Apollo Justice. This is the only version of the DS Ace Attorney games that you cannot play in English. These ones you can. You can switch from Japanese to English, no problem. But Apollo? Nah, you gotta do it in Japanese or... learn Japanese or suffer, bitch. Guess that's me. I'm learning Japanese. I should learn Japanese because I want to go to Universal Studios Japan one day. Especially because they announced that shit with that new Biohazard, the Heroes, or whatever ride. And they're gonna have zombies walking around in Japan. It's gonna be freaking badass. Anyway, let's dispense with these niceties and get straight to the matter. Are you sure about that, Clavier? What are your plans for our gifted witness? I'm gonna stab him. Right, the defense would like to request another cross-examination. No, because I forgot to ask something. God damn it, Paulo. I forgot. There was no issue with the witness's previous testimony. I will grant your request, however, but this court will not permit stalling for time. Understood, Your Honor. I will rip that from the playbook of Phoenix Wright. No stalling. Except I'm gonna... What did you say? Nothing. I didn't say shit.
Don't forget, Apollo. When he isn't sure about something, he has a habit of fiddling with his book.
God, this dude is freaking weird. I hate sticklers so much. There we go. I'm not sure I'm qualified to watch testimonies after all.
Focus, Apollo. Find his weak spot.
Focus. If only it were that easy. My ears hear what he says. My eyes see his expression. Do I have to do something more? What other senses do I have? What the fuck? My bracelet? What's going on? My bracelet feels different somehow.
I think Daddy was right. You can see it, can't you, Apollo? You're almost there. Find the weak spot in his testimony.
I know it sounds crazy. And the bracelet is trying to tell me something?
Cross-examination.
Alright, this is where we're getting this game mechanic. Which I really like the Proceed mechanic. I like this, and I actually really like the chess dimension. From, Investigations 2. My camera froze. Alright. Ergo, I used my... Hold it. So, you called immediately after witnessing the murder. The police undoubtedly have a record of the call. Why not check with them?
Wait, Apollo. This has to be it.
Wait, you mean his habit?
Don't forget, Apollo. When he isn't sure about something, he has a habit of fiddling with his book.
Dude, why are you giving me that little flashback? It literally just happened 3 seconds ago. Lightning nearby. Oh, I don't like that. Getting an alert on my computer. I updated my camera software too, by the way, before we started the stream, so I'm hoping that things do not go as cuckoo. The only time he even had the book open was here. Which means this is the place to look for this habit. Now you're frozen? Stop it! Oh, come on, bro. Oh, man. Okay. I don't know how I know, but I know. I know that you know that we all know that. Know it. It's my bracelet. It's different somehow. Do you feel it reacting to something about the witness?
Your bracelet?
I'm not sure I get this focus stuff you were talking about, Tracy, but I have a feeling that trusting my bracelet is the way to go. I like how now, after so many years, you can actually see the eye etchings in his bracelet. Okay, just need to touch my bracelet as he reacts to the testimony. Or I can just do this. What the fuck's going on in this town? I can see the witness's face, his expression so clearly. It's filling my mind. I like the music too. which is just a very slowed down version of the cross-examination music, because he's seeing everything so clearly and distorted, like in slow-mo. I can see nothing else, hear nothing else.
Apollo?
She's like in the corner, like, ooh, Apollo. See what's happening?
This is what I meant by focusing.
Focusing? Why did I do this at college? This is bullshit.
In this state, you can see everything, Apollo. Everything the witness does.
That's great, but this is kind of freaking me out.
Just look for Mr. Stickler's twitch, his habit. You remember it, right?
Sure, when he says something he's not sure of, he fiddles with a page of his book.
You got it. Right now, you're looking at the witness's face.
And your eyes are sort of bugging out. I'll bet the hell they are.
First, move your focus of attention down to Mr. Stickler's hand.
His hand.
You know what to look for now, but you have to be looking at the right place.
She's right, I can only see his face like this. Time to change my viewpoint. Just looks at his dick.
Perfect. Now you're really ready.
Ready for what?
Ready to perceive the truth behind the twitch.
Perceive.
Try listening to the witness talk as you focus. Then watch for his habit.
Right, you mean when he fiddles with the pain.
That's right. That's your signal to look closer, to perceive. Find his weak spot, and I guarantee we'll be able to give him the royal flush.
Spoken like a true pokerhead's daughter.
I'm a magician, thank you very much.
So I have to pay attention to his words and his fingers. That sounds gross, Apollo. You might want to rephrase that.
Don't worry if you miss it, you can always try again.
Right. Look out, nervous twitch, here comes justice. Ergo, I used my cell phone to call the police.
Gotcha!
So I used my cell phone, cause... Oh shit! Slam! I saw it just now, I could see it. Mr. Justice, do you have something to say? All this banging of desks is quite bad for my circulation, you know. What, you got low blood pressure? Shut the fuck up. Man up. Mr. Stickler, allow me to ask you a simple question. Why did you fiddle with the page of your book just now? The very moment you mentioned your cell phone. What are you talking about? I'm curious now about this cell phone of yours. Have I asked a few questions? What to ask? Ask for his number! Mr. Stickler, please show me your cell phone. What? Whatever for? Show me and you'll find out. It just licks it. Well, I can't. I don't have it, you see. You don't have it? Mr. Stickler, is this your cell phone? Yeah. Where did you get that?
That's the phone from yesterday.
Look, a cell phone.
Someone dropped it beneath this tire. If the car moved, it would be crushed. It would be crushed for sure.
Wonder if it belongs to the doctor there? How strange, Mr. Stickler. Can you explain why your cell phone is sitting here in my hand at this very moment? It's not even in your hand, dude. Wait a minute, what is the meaning of this? This cell phone was found yesterday in the Maractus Clinic garage. The Maractus? What, that's where the victim lived? It's impossible. Slam. Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court, didn't you? If your cell phone is here, how could you have called the police? Oh shit. Getting called out. It's true, I didn't have my cell phone that night. That is why it can be said that I called the police from a public payphone. A payphone? So you didn't call on your cell phone after all? They call me on my cell phone. Just where was his payphone located, Mr. Stickler? Well, to indicate it with a startling high degree of accuracy. It was right around here. Right next to Mr. Wright's office? Dude. That's quite a ways from the park. But why did you lie? There can only be one reason. He didn't want the court to know he had lost his cell phone because it was found in the victim's garage. What are you saying? Slam. Mr. Stickler, you broke into the Maractus Clinic garage on the night of the murder. This cell phone tells all. But that's ridiculous. That makes it sound like I snuck into this fellow's garage to commit some crime. As though I were trying to kill him. Well, Dr. Maractus was killed that night. I'm just saying, man. Well, yes, but no, this line of reasoning has to be against the rules. Yes, it's true, I lost my cell phone, but you can't prove that I lost it that night. Well, Mr. Justice, the cell phone was dropped the night of the murder. If that cell phone was dropped the night of the murder, it does raise considerable suspicions as to a connection with the crime. Now's your chance, Apollo, to connect Mr. Stickler to the crime. Oh, he's already connected enough. I just have to prove it. Well, do I have a piece of evidence that can do the job? I prove the cell phone was dropped the night of the murder. I have the evidence. Of course I have evidence. What do you take me for? A bitch of a lawyer? I am, but that's besides the point. Ooh, I like your swag on that forehead. Hit it. The court will see this evidence, Mr. Justice. Hit it, as I say. The evidence that proves the cell phone was dropped on the night of the murder is... Oh, do I show the underwear or do I show the mirror? I think I show the underwear, right? Well, Prosecutor Gavin. No comment, the judge. No dice, Mr. Justice penalty. What? No! It's underwear! Come on! Damn it. Apollo, remember where we found that cell phone? Oh, it was the mirror. The evidence, okay, I'm sorry. I was just bullshitting, Your Honor. That's a side view mirror. And it so happens, as it so happens, Dr. Maractus' car was in an accident. That took place the night of the murder. An accident? An accident. It happened a little after 9 p.m. just outside People Park, our murder scene. Mr. Maractus' car hit a pedestrian, none other than our asshole, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What a douche, I still have not been paid from April. Where's my money, Mr. Wright? And he just suddenly hired me to find his daughter's underwear for some reason. And shit. With his fake-ass Adidas tracksuit jacket. I'm surprised you're able... Is that even a real one? Or you get that off the Walmart rack? Which one? What are you trying to say? From the absence of a mirror, it's clear that the car was parked after the accident. Which means it was parked there after 9 p.m. on the night of the murder. If your cell phone had been dropped before the car was parked in that garage, then it would have been crushed. Slam. After all, it was lying on the ground right under the wheel. Huh. There you go, Mr. Stickler. The only time you could have dropped this in that garage was after 9 p.m. the night of the murder in the park. Mr. Stickler, you know what this means.
You did break into the victim's garage at night. This is the most unexpected, Mr. Justice. Are you naming the witness as suspect in the murder of Pal Maractus? No, stop, this is too much. This can't be happening. Prosecutor, say something. I suppose it is worth saying this. No connection has been found between Leslie Stickler and Pal Maractus. It is, other than this. I believe our next testimony will be most revelatory. Is the witness prepared? Yes, Your Honor. I know that face. That's the face of guilt. That night, yes, I went to the supermarket. I must have dropped my cell phone on the way back. When I was walking through the park, I happened to witness a crime. I saw the killer, the victim, the stand, all as clear as day. It was him. I saw the defendant at the scene. Okay. Yes, but your cell phone was lying in the garage. Oh, yes, well, as you can see, my model cell phone has a defect. It is given to Roland. It's quite a pain when I drop it alongside the road. How? It's a rectangle. It looks like a normal cell phone to me. And then it gives Mr. Justice a cross-examination, please. That's funny. My bracelet didn't react at all during that testimony. His nervous habit must not be acting up. It didn't sense anything either. I didn't sense anything either, actually. Looks like you're on your own this time around, bitch. Right, no problem. I hope. Here comes justice. Alright. Let's go. Whoops. Let's press. So you went shopping, which means you were holding a grocery bag when you witnessed the murder taking place? Well, yes, of course. Incidentally, the prosecution has received no report of this domestic detail. Mr. Stickler, can you explain yourself? No, I mean, yes, I did go shopping, really. I walked around the supermarket trying out the free samples. It's a deeply spiritual time for me. I'm sure store clerks would disagree. Do you think sampling free food counts as a religion? In any case, that night, I sampled to my heart's content and was on my way back home, yes. Spoken like a true broke-ass college student, though. He went to the supermarket to eat free food. That's when you passed in front of the Maractus clinic? What? Yes, that's correct. That was a pretty suspicious pause there. Quiet, not go Q. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. I should switch out some things to be Ace Attorney themed too. Combination. Resident Evil and Ace Attorney. Anywho. But yes, welcome in. Hope you like Ace Attorney.
Welcome.
Hope you like poor voice acting on my part, because that's all I do on this channel is poor voice acting. Capcom. I'm available. You can hire me for voice acting. Anytime. You need someone with a bad Midwestern accent? I'm in. I'm just saying. Any animes needing a voice actor that could do, you know, a shoujin, like 12-year-old protagonist that's a male, I got you, I'll do it. I'll do it for $10 an episode. No, I'm just kidding, I would, please pay me. Mr. Stickler, do you think you could be a bit more specific? Please show us the exact route you took on the night of the murder. Of course. Honestly, if we were Gumshoe, man, my Gumshoe voice is on point. The supermarket is here along the main road. You think it's where Nick gets all his groceries? Like, he and Maya would just go walk up there and you're like, oh god, it's these people that get all the ramen cups are gone now because of Maya. My way home from there takes me past the Maractus Clinic. This is probably when I dropped my cell phone. Yet what was I walked on aware of my loss. And walked right into that fateful park. And when I was walking through the park, I happened to witness the crime. Are you sure about that? Which entrance did you enter the park from? Well, to be exact, one might say it went in from the entrance close to the Maractus Clinic. The same entrance our victim used. Did you notice anything when you entered? Wheel marks from a noodle stand, for instance? I have no recollection of such a thing now. Yet though I might have missed the tracks, I could not miss what happened next. I am a keen observer of the obvious, you might say. I saw the killer, the victim of the stand, all as clear as day. This part of the testament is the key, I know it. Should I press him about the killer, the victim, or the noodle stand? I'll do the noodle stand. Do you happen to remember the noodle stand? Quite well, yes. For a student of sciences, keen observation, healthy curiosity are vital. I remember everything. I could even read the sign. I believe it said, noodle. Yes, that was it. For remembering something quite well, it sure took you quite a while to tell us. Thank you for telling us that noodle stand sells noodles. Very enlightening. Well, Mr. Justice? What about that sign? Could it be that important? It's very important. So the sign on the noodle stand said noodle. It appears the defense has just obtained a vital piece of testimony. Is this noodle stand's broth really that delicious? I'll have to go sample the wares one of these days. I think that's worth adding to the testimony as well. Whatever sort of noodles that stand sells can't match up to IVU's cafeteria. Some applied to the school merely for a taste of our smart noodles. I wouldn't mind a taste of that myself. I want some smart noodles. Said noodle. And here is where we go. Because if you look, depending where you're standing, it says noodle on one side, and then it says El Dune on the other. So it tells you that he came in from a different angle. So when he was here, so he comes here, right? So I believe how the stand is set up, because we see the river and shit, you would see El Dune from this angle. So if he walked this way, he would see El Dune. He wouldn't see Noodle. So, the Noodle! Objection! And you're absolutely sure the sign read Noodle. Noodle, use your noodle, do the noodle dance. Who remember that shit for PB&J Otter? That shit was great. I loved PB&J Otter when I was a kid. That was some of the best Disney Junior shit on the planet. Loved that stuff. Big Bear in the Big Blue House. Lit. Why, just last week my professor offered me this praise. At least you have good eyesight, Stickler. I'll give you that. Mine wants some glasses, bro. It read, without a doubt, Noodle. I see. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Is that pity I see in your eyes? Oh, okay. Let me just look at this. It says here 1, you're a little shit. 2, let's take a look at our map. Alright. Okay, hold on. I need to get something for effect.
You would think I would have a piece of paper in all this mess that I have. No, they're all just random little shits. Oh shit. Holy shit. Alright, we'll use this. Some old fax cover that I had. A little confirmation of a fax. Yeah, I know what faxes are. I do it every day. Alright. Let's take a look at our map, shall we? Alright. So you're claiming that when you saw the sign, you were standing right there. Here, was it? Although it would have been a bit hard to read a sign from this spot. But you think so? Mr. Stickler, I'd like you to please take another look at the stand, and to carefully read what the sign says. See, the sign actually states the name of the stand's owner. L. Dunes. Inconceivable. I'm certain it was definitely Noodle for sure, positive. Afraid the professor was wrong about that eyesight. I wouldn't be so quick to jump to that conclusion. The sign he saw changes everything. The witnesses says the sign says Noodle. And he saw it right. What would you say if I told you that there is one spot from which the sign would be read the way Mr. Stickler claims? That wasn't dramatic enough. What? Mr. Justice, show us the spot. The witness actually viewed the stand from this location. Slam. The witness was standing here, on the opposite side. How do you know that? When viewed from the south, the sign on the stand reads El Dunes, as we know. However, observe the other side of the stand. Oh, this side says Noodle. Exactly, the name of the stand is split between the front and back sides. Poor practice in my opinion, but whatever. Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court. You witnessed a crime from the northern side of the park, not the south. You've got... Objection! Shut up, Clav. So what? So what? What does it matter if he saw the killing from the north or the south side? It makes no difference at all. It's right. Travel far enough to the south and you will end up going north. Viewed on the global scale, directions are ugly without a meaning. Actually, maybe he's right. What does it change? It changes everything, Apollo. Tracy? Remember his testimony from before. Though, to be honest, I'm a little scared of where this is leading. Alright, let's go to three-dimensional space. The killer and the victim are facing each other. Here. Then, at the moment the killer raises his weapon, Mr. Stickler shouts, "I'm a bitch!" At which point, the victim turns his head to look, and the killer fires his pistol. Bang! Dead! That's why the bullet hit him in the right temple. No contradictions, right? Right, but if Mr. Stickler was standing on the north side of the park, that reverses the whole scenario. Completely. If Mr. Stickler shouts from where he is now, and the victim looks in his direction. Bang! Dead. The bullet would have to hit his left temple. In other words, someone standing at point K couldn't shoot the victim in its right temple. It's impossible. That's right. So now that we know that Mr. Stickler was standing on the northern side, the wound location takes on an entirely different meaning.
Indeed, you are absolutely correct, Fallon. What meeting? The entry wound was on the right side of the victim's head, correct? While the right side of the victim's head is north. North, but that's where the witness, Wesley Stickler, was standing. Correct, so if he was standing to the north, then the only person here who could have shot the victim in the right temple was Mr. Stickler himself. Gasp! Order! Wow, the apple didn't fall far from the tree. She flipped this whole flipped this whole case on its head while I was still figuring it out. Shit!
Objection!
Don't object, slam. Yeah, beat up that poor wall, Clarier. Clarify 1 point for me if you would have forehead. What now? Are you truly accusing this college student of murder? Explanation point. Well, I can't say he exactly looks innocent. He kinda looks like a bitch. Well, something still doesn't feel right. I just can't picture him as the real killer. No, please, look aside. I'm really nice. Looks aside, I'm a really nice guy. All my friends say so. You have friends? Let's hear what the defense has to say. What are you going to do now, Justice? Should I really accuse Mr. Stickler? Accuse of murder! Accuse of another crime. I don't think Wesley Stickler is a killer, but he's not innocent either. His unusual silence tells me that much. Mr. Stickler, you seem unusually quiet. Tell us why, now. Tell me why? The word confession isn't in my dictionary. Is that what you were reading the entire time was a dictionary? That forehead. I'm afraid it falls to you to elucidate Stickler's silence. Mr. Justice, you did say you were accusing the witness just now for a crime other than murder. What your reason? The court's all yours. God, I always go to give something, but what crime other than murder is there? Do I have evidence that shows his involvement in some other crime? Your evidence court's all lies, Mr. Justice. Show us evidence that points to the witness' involvement. Panties! Oh. I'm sorry, I was overzealous. The evidence is this. What is that woman? Is that women's underwear? Hey, those are mine! Don't look at me like that! I like how that was like a solid, like 30 seconds. Order. Mr. Stickler? While I can't say this comes as a shock, it's not what it seems, my Pythagorean... What? That... Did you try to say the Pythagorean theorem, but you said it wrong? I'm so confused. On the night of the murder, just past 9 p.m., a young girl catches a panty snatcher red-handed. Like how her pissed off face, like she's ready to fight. She's like, Bravely, she gives chase with a dog for some fucking reason. The snatcher flees and hides himself in no other place in the Maractus Clinic garage. Aha! Incidentally, these panties were found in the exhaust pipe of the car there. Presumably, he was trying to hide the evidence of his crime. Ergo, while you may not be a murderer, you are guilty of panty snatching in the first degree! Gotta have that snapshot. Please, hear me out! It's not what it looks like! What do you mean? I have proof. Order. Mr. Stickler, you should be ashamed. It's not what it... Oh, it seems okay. Man, cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So are we to understand that you were silent not because you were guilty of murder, but because you lacked the courage to admit your theft of this girl's undergarments? Perhaps you're not aware that my school's name was originally written IV. Yet I stands for intelligent, V stands for valiant. See? Your fucking point? I'm not done. Now I'm a major in the science department. And what does science teach if not curiosity? You're curious of girls' underwear? Like, go to Walmart and buy a 5-pack of Hanes or some shit for like $14.99. Like, bro. Yes, we of the IVU science department are valiantly curious. No challenge is too daunting, and what greater challenge to science than ever? Come on, you're talking about a girl's panties here. And might we fecking add here, Trucy is 15 years old. She is a 15-year-old, probably a sophomore in high school girl. Stickler is a 22-year-old man. He's the same age as Apollo. This man is 7 years older than Trucy. A college adult stole a sophomore high school girl's panties. It doesn't matter if they look like granny bloomers. It doesn't matter if she uses it as a magic prop. It's still a minor's underwear. You may never have known. She could have. What if she wasn't a Wiccan magician? What if that was actually her underwear? Now, it's already bad enough that you heard back in the day the college boys did panty raids, like, in the girls' dorms in the college. That was adults stealing other adult women's underwear. It doesn't make it right, but it was still disturbing as all hell. But this dude stole a 15-year-old girl's underwear. This is bullshit. No, you do not understand. A mystery is the unknown, and the unknown is unacceptable. What, her panties? Like, dude, and my friends, when it comes to mysteries, those panties are the promised land. You're not helping your case, bro. From the moment I first laid eyes on him, I was compelled to investigate for science. You're making it sound like you went to like a brothel and you saw these panties, guy. The full-size car tire was only the first mystery those panties revealed. Tire? Yes, I saw her do it. She pulled a tire out of those panties. But I saw it all. First there was a tire, then a stew pot, and a frozen chicken. One mystery after another. It was magic.
Oh, I remember now. He's one of the regulars in the audience at the Wonder Bar.
Huh?
He's talking about my magic panties trick.
I just don't understand. A broom from a pair of panties? It mocks the very laws of physics. A broom and a frozen chicken, Tristan? Whatever happened to doves and bunny rabbits? Mr. Stickler, you stole this girl's panties to understand a magic trick? You say panties, but they are so much more than that. I could pull out a girlfriend out of those. For me, they are an object for serious study. I wonder, there has been a recent rash of panty snatchings in the area. Were they all you? I am sorry, but I did it for science. How many underage women's panties did you steal? Still at least one thing unexplained. I'll go for fair trial of witnesses other than yes. The witness claimed he saw the crime from the south, but was in fact in the north. Indeed. Would anyone care to explain why he lied about that? Be my guest, have forehead. Me? Man, why am I gonna do all the work? Did I not hear you correctly? Did you not say you do not accuse the witness of murder? Why then did the witness lie about his location at the time of the shooting? Or have you no idea?
Apollo, there's something about the way the diagram is arranged right now. When you think about it, right near where Mr. Stickler was standing is there
was a trash can. And what did we find in that trash can? That's right, more panties! Well, Mr. Justice, what say you? Do you have any evidence to show why the witness? More panties! The evidence that shows why he lied is this. What? More panties? How many panties are you carrying in your pocket, Tedford? These are the last, honest! These were found in a trash can at the park. Looking at the diagram, we can see that the trash can was right next to where the witness stood. Mr. Stickler, you did it! Alas, I'm a failure as a scientist. I can't unravel the mysteries of the universe. I can't even unravel a pair of panties. So, these panties are your handiwork as well. Trucy's like, bitch, give me back my panties! That night, I had been chased out and into the Miraculous Clinic garage. Weeping in frustration, I was forced to abandon my prize. Don't you see how I felt? Believe me, I'd rather not. I hid in the garage for a short while, then abandoning the panties, I made for home. To avoid the office where the girl works, I went toward the south entrance. So you knew where she worked? You were stalking Trucy? You knew where she worked? And you know where she performed at the Wonder Bar. He probably followed her to her home because they live here at the office. There's like an apartment. It's so headcanon to the point where I think it's actually real that there's like an apartment built into the office, like on like a second floor or third floor or some shit. So this dude this fucking dude not only watched her at her performing job at the Wonder Bar, but he probably followed her home to here to know where she worked. So one day he could steal her panties. But he was probably stealing other panties to see if they did the same thing, because he doesn't know how underwear works, apparently. When I saw them hanging there on a clothesline by a giant mansion. Oh god. A giant pair of panties! Apparently he didn't know those spoilers belonged to the mob. I had them safe in my pocket, ready to take home. When I stumbled upon a murder. The murder of Dr. Maractus. They reported what I had seen, but as I waited for the police to arrive, I got scared. What if they searched me? That's when you dispose of the bloomers. Yes, it was a severe blow to the progress of science, but one that had to be borne. Fascinating and disturbing tale. Man, Trucy's always ready. Like, it looks like she's ready to fight. I love her so much. I believe this brings today's proceedings to a close. And I'm more than pleased to dismiss this witness for the remainder of this trial. Like, please get the hell out of here. One last thing, if I might. Yes, Prosecutor Gavin? Regardless of where we ended today, some vital points were made. Namely that the defendant, Wakikataki, was at the scene of the crime. And he was pointing a weapon at the victim. One more thing.
Walkie-talkie has a clear motive.
Shut up. Indeed, a defendant Walkie-talkie is still the prime suspect of this case. The only suspect, in fact, assuming there was no one else on the scene of the crime. Yet a mystery remains. The location of the wound in the victim's right temple has yet to be explained. The court requests further investigation from both the defense and prosecution. Yeah, baby. No problem. Well, this brings the trial for the day to a close. The court is adjourned. To be continued. But we will press on. Yeah, we'll continue. What a train wreck that was. I'm glad we made it out of that trial alive.
Really? I had fun. And Walkie made it through the day, too.
Everyone was too obsessed with panties to bother with the real case.
But it was good publicity. Imagine the crowd at my show tonight. You should come, Polly.
Yeah.
The amazing hat will be making an appearance.
Hi, folks. I'll be here all week. That's about enough of him.
Hello? Miss Tiala. Thank you for today. The trial went well.
Oh, right. No problem.
Do you think Walkie will be okay?
Well, he's not guilty yet.
Please, you have to help him. We're supposed to get married next month.
Oh, congratulations. God, way to put the pressure on the guy. Goddamn bitch.
Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Okay. Your marriage. Are you sure about marrying into the Kataki family?
I'm fine with it, and I love Walkie with all my heart. Aw, that's so sweet.
So it doesn't bother you that you'll be married to the mob?
I don't think so. My parents are against it, of course. Say, where did you and Walkie where did you and Walkie first meet anyway?
Good question. Luciana doesn't look like the type to have gangster connections.
Oh, we met at my old job, actually. Ah, office romance.
She's not very forthcoming with information about herself, is she?
Did you know that the boss is trying to get out of the business?
Really? Mr. Kataki wants to quit being a gangster?
He's trying to transfer his assets to a normal company. He only announced it recently, out of the blue. I hear there's quite a lot of confusion in the ranks.
I wonder if this explains that apron? I can't imagine Walkie going along with that.
He's highly motivated, isn't he?
That's not the word I would have used.
He said, I'll be the next big boss and keep the family alive. I think he's at that age when boys want to make a mark on the world.
That's not the way I would have put it. Like, how old are you? Walkie is 19. How old are you, bitch? 21? Okay, 2 years difference. That's not bad. She seems like way more mature than him.
His father moves in a lot of circles. He's really focused on profits. The Kataki family's been making a killing recently.
Again, not the way I would have put it. More ways than one. Ba-dum-bum.
But Walkie says it's not about the money. They have the gangster tradition to uphold. Ooh, a generation gap. See, you got the ever-classic what about the family business thing going.
Usually it's the father worried about tradition. Can I ask you a question about Walkie? I understand he was operated on by the victim, Dr. Maractus.
Apparently, yes.
I was in the clinic about half a year ago. He messed up my obstetric bed. Then he just lets me go without a word. See you later. Bye. So I gotta go in, get another doctor, patch me up again.
Yes, it sounded horrible. Rocky's always been fond of fighting, I'm afraid.
I'm not sure it qualifies as fighting when pistols are involved.
Mr. Gavin was saying his life might be in danger, wasn't he?
No, that can't be right. I'm sure he was just trying to scare us.
It's scary to think that a surgeon might make a mistake, but it's even scarier when he tries to hide it.
I'd like to know a little more about this operation. Maybe it's time to pay Marcus Clinic a visit.
I should be getting home now. Rocky's in your hands, Mr. Justice.
Right. Leave it to me.
Apollo, I think you're only making her more nervous.
Sorry, I'm new at this. Okay, shut up.
It's alright. I believe in you. Bye!
Alright. Alright. Let's go visit your dad. What the fuck? Why does your dad ever want to talk to me? Dad never wants to talk to me. God damn. Why does no one... Oops. How am I supposed to switch, Oh. I like how the old lady is still, like, trying to get over to the park, like, let me in! And the other cop's like, ma'am, come on, this park has been closed for, like, 2 days. Calm down. She's like, no! Why doesn't anyone ever want to talk to me? You're all so mean. He's just like wandering around. Oh my god, even Noodle Man don't want to talk to me. This is rude ass shit. The front entrance to the Maractus Clinic. Walls and posters so highly polished I can see my face in them. Wait, they're just a little flat. There, perfect. What a little shit. I love Apollo so much. Apollo is my favorite character. Looks like this is a banner for some campaign. 3 shots for the price of 1. Somehow I don't see people lining up for that. Hey, if this was a bar, people would line up for that shit. He's just in the wrong market. A police car is parked in front of the Maractus Clinic. It's empty. The police must be inside investigating. Okay, what the fuck, man? Why do no one want to talk to me? I know, I gotta go to the detention center. This is like the most wacky way to get to places. Like, can't we just take a train?
Looks like Rocky's out for questioning.
I really need to talk to him. I guess we'll come back later. Excuse me. Yes? The other suspect is all through with questioning, sir.
The other? Ah, you mean the panty snatcher?
Wesley Stickler. So they arrested him, too. Alright, let's have a little chat with Mr. Stickler. Hope I don't regret this.
He is a valuable witness.
He is a bit precious. I'll give him that. Please, keep this brief, if you would. I'm quite busy. Listen, I need to finish this paper. It's you! Mr. Stickler, we'd like to have a few words with you. Very well, as long as they're few. Nothing would make me happier, believe me. God damn this music. Mr. Stickler, on the night of the murder you stole... Wait, I can't help but feel that I'm being misunderstood. How exactly? Yes, that night I obtained a pair of panties, it's true. You obtained 2! You stole 2! You said in court you took 2! You lying piece of shit. However, it was my burning curiosity that drove me to do it, nothing more.
You want to know the trick of my panties, right?
You're here too? How did you not see her? Oh, great Trucy, teach me! I must know the secret of your panties. My very existence hangs in the balance. Please make me your apprentice.
Apollo, help?
I don't know, I think you'd make a great, lovely assistant.
Don't say that, Apollo.
Aw. She looks so scared. Could you relate what you saw the night of the murder to us one more time? Why not? Though it hardly differs from the testimony I gave in court. The defendant was there in the park that night of this I'm quite certain. He was pointing a pistol or something like that at the victim. That's when I shouted, "Stop, you two, let's resolve this like gentlemen." In the next moment, a shot was fired. And this is all true. Really? My panties are gone, my innermost heart revealed. By what further reason would I possibly have to lie? Can't think of anything you don't want to hide more than panties and true.
Sounds like Walkie was at the scene of the crime after all.
How I wish it weren't so.
What happens if I presented him the panties?
Oops, my bad. That's it! The mystery, the unanswerable riddle.
Actually, they're just a normal pair of panties.
What? How's that possible?
It just takes practice, that's all.
But you must teach me. You must. To think if I could produce a pencil, an eraser, a textbook, and a lunch. All from a pair of panties. My life would be complete. He's serious, isn't he? Oops. Fine, ignore my evidence. See if I care. Or what he's thinking. On second thought, let's not go there. Damn. I like how he gets all like, never mind. Do I leave? I guess I leave at this point. Bye, asshole.
If everything that Penny Snatcher said was true, it doesn't put Walkie in a very good position, does it?
He was at the scene of the crime, that's pretty clear. There's gotta be a different angle on this.
Well, let's get investigating. No time like the present.
Any leads? So, any leads?
One moment. Shazam! Alakazam!
Whoa, evidence keeps flying out of nowhere.
Ta-da, that's all. Neat, huh?
Yeah, real neat. No clues here. A label reads fingerprint powder in some strange language.
How do we know for sure? What if this is really a jar for something else, like jam or honey?
Why would anyone go through the trouble?
Well, so the police don't find out, that's why.
Or at least think possessing fingerprint powder is a crime.
Oh, huh, I guess that's boring.
Huh. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll get out of here. Truce. Can we talk to your dad again? Fucking asshole, you ain't here. What a dick. Trips, she's back.
Hey, you two, over here.
Us?
Yo, little plum, what's up?
I think all this gangsteries is a negative influence on Trucy.
I heard you retrieved my bloomers. Well, I was just... Bah! A man speaks clearly and takes credit where it's due.
Oh god.
You caught the thief, didn't you?
Yes, sorry, I caught him.
You're cute when you're nervous, Polly.
I'll deal with you later.
But enough about bloomers. What about my son, Walkie?
Walkie? Well, he's
Clearly.
Yes, ma'am. This is why I was kind of hoping we could avoid coming back here.
He's really everything you'd expect in a boss's son. I'm gonna be a gangster, dude.
But life does have an appeal for that age, particularly for boys. What? Don't look at me like that! He was shot in a turf war about half a year ago. Yes, we heard the story from Marky, but he didn't tell you the whole story. You know, even if he had a pistol then, he couldn't have shot anyone.
What?
He acts like he's high, but he couldn't shoot anyone to save his life. I should know, I'm his mom. Her words do have a certain weight to them. Hopefully, when this is all taken care of, he and the boss can sort out their differences.
The boss? You mean Walkie's father?
They didn't seem to be on the best of terms, did they? The boss may act tough, but that boy means the world to him. Walkie seems like he's against his father's position. It's to be expected. We're in a bit of a transition right now. Trying to cut our ties to the shadier side of the street and do more on the up and up. Walkie's too enthusiastic about the change, it's true. Oh shit, my computer's dying. The laptop is dying. Like my soul.
But why the change? If is the gangster thing just not paying the bills?
It pays, but we need a lot of money right now. Clean money, that is. As opposed to dirty money? I see, something must be up. He'll see things the way the boss sees them someday. Alright. It's true. One of our pistols is missing.
Oh, so the murder weapon was from this mansion.
We kind of figured, given the difficulty of obtaining a gun these days. None of the rank and file have access. Only boss, myself, and Walkie could have taken it. I see. Sure, the cops will continue chomping all over the mansion because of this case. Maybe this is a sign that it's time for a change. She doesn't seem too concerned, at least.
Yeah, Walkie's fiancée.
They're getting married next month, correct?
I suppose she's been staying over lately. You don't look too happy about that, little plum.
How'd you guess? Even I could tell that. Could you tell us more about her?
Walkie brought her home one day. Says he wants to tie a knot. I can see why. She's so pretty.
Oh, she's pretty enough, but you know.
Nah, it's probably just me being suspicious. Stay in the business too long, and you start to only see darkness and people.
Oh, my camera froze again.
You get a nose for it. A nose for people, a nose for trouble.
I wonder what the problem is.
It's like a gangster's only version of female intuition.
I guess it is. Hey, do you want your underwear back? Because I don't want this in my pants anymore. That sounded bad. About these.
Hey, my bloomers. Thanks for that. I owe you one.
I thought you might like the bags. So, goddamn, camera's frozen again.
What? Oh, no. Why don't you keep them as a souvenir?
Dude. Oh no, I couldn't. Really, thanks for that.
I could use those in my Magic Panties act.
Trissy. Please. Why does my camera keep freezing? Come on. It literally is freezing every time I click off. Okay.
I can use those in my magic panties act. I'll pull shivs and pieces and godfathers out of them.
Great. Now your props are going from bland to dangerous. You want your gun back too? So this pistol belongs to the Kataki family, is that correct?
It's one of the pieces we keep around.
What pieces?
That is, we used to keep them around. They're all gone now.
Oh.
Police came yesterday and took everything.
But my broom.
Everything but my Peru. Don't you think you should have given them that too?
You kidding?
Can't clean up very well without the broom.
She's got a point there. What about the shiv? Can you tell me if this knife belongs to Waki?
Oh, that's his knife, alright. He bought it for him for his birthday.
Wow, that's a pretty hardcore present.
For him falling asleep with it clutched in his arms. Oh, I know the feeling. I'll bet he was just as happy as I was with my plastic spaghetti.
You were that excited about the plastic spaghetti? You know, I can't judge. Alright. Bye. Alright, it's my wife here. Damn, she's not. Damn it, Emma.
Hey, it's Mr. Eldoon. Oh, Mr. Eldoon.
Huh?
What's wrong?
So, you found my stand. That's why I'm here to thank you. But now it's a crime scene, and they won't let me have it back. That's also why I'm here. I got no other place to go.
I see.
How can a noodle stand be a crime scene? That's what I don't get, Trusty Doll.
Almost robbing here.
Even a death piece after my neck, I tell you. Bah! Can't even cook an honest noodle.
He?
Even in death? You mean the victim, Dr. Maractus?
I tell you, it's enough to drive a man to make his soup even saltier.
Remind me to never eat his noodles when he's in a bad mood.
The stand for generations has served up the best, the very best noodles us Eldoons can make. A tradition of noodles and salty broth. It's more than a stand, it's history, I tell you.
Watch what you say, or it might become true.
That's a great story, Mr. Eldoon. A single stand passed down from generation to generation.
Of course, to be honest, I didn't plan on doing it.
That's right, you said something about that. About you rebelling against your pops, was it?
Good memory, Trusty Doll. I was a go-getter back in my day. Till my friend next door butted in. In the end, I was left with nothing but this dusty old stand to earn my fortune.
Mr. Eldoon, I don't mean to pry, but what exactly did you do before you became a chef?
Bah! Let old noodle slide. That's all. That's what I say.
Starting to get an idea of what he did anyway.
He stole my dreams and left me with nothing but noodles! But noodles! And now I don't even have that.
Alright. Mr. Eldoon, if I might ask, what exactly happened between you and the Maractus Clinic? I couldn't help but sense enmity here.
Enmity. I hate him! Hated him acting like he smells like roses when he's rolling in mud. He's always farting and shit.
I couldn't say no with a straight face, I'm sorry. Excuse me?
He's the only doctor at that clinic, you know, pretty impressive, eh? I'll tell you the secret to his success, the mob.
Makes sense to me. You mean the Kataki family?
They're always having one of the turf wars or whatnot. Always an injury or two that needs fixing. Maractus saw a chance for some business. So he started giving them Kataki family a good deal.
A deal? Every 5th operation for free.
He stole that idea from my pops. 1 free bowl of noodles a week, he used to say.
Can't a doctor just decide to do that? What about the insurance companies?
Trucy. I'm bringing my chair back.
The chair has returned.
Because, yeah. Anyway. Maybe my camera won't run as hard if it doesn't have to remove the chair. It's called insurance fraud. You just don't bill certain codes. It's not 99215, it's a 99211. 5-minute office visit, baby.
Oh, no doubt it's legal, but it's gotta be good with the family.
You probably only charged their insurance for like wellness checks and shots and shit. But and then maybe 1 or 2 certain kind of surgery so it doesn't look too sus. Because you can't be a clinic and not run anything through insurance at all. That would look very suspicious. You're a doctor office. You're telling me you're a doctor office and you don't do anything with insurance at all? Get 'em, boys. That looks more shadier than misbilling Medicaid or misbilling Medicare when you're just taking straight cash. You have to bill some sort of insurance. So he probably did like wellness visits for them and billed it through that. Gave them shots. If they had a cold, he probably billed that. And he was probably doing other people around town too. But Mr. Wright was like, bitch, you want $500 for a prostate exam? And oh, thank you, I can go to Miles Edgeworth for that for free. Back off. Because I have a feeling Phoenix would still be on like state insurance or some shit, so I could see Maractus not taking like state insurance. So he has to bill it. He has to bill insurance some way because he can't just take straight cash. As somebody that does medical billing, I kind of know what you have to do for billing. So the way he would do it to get away from illegal suspicions, I would think he would just be like only charged for office visits, a couple of shots, cold medicine, an x-ray or 2, MRI. I don't think he would have an MRI machine in there. X-rays definitely. If they had like a broken arm or something, I would say he would bill that through insurance because it's not a major thing. Broken ribs. But major operations, he probably only bills like 1 or 2 to make it look less sus. That's just me. That's how I think he would get away with it. Pretty soon he was getting all the business in town. Leave me here in the dark. Up to my neck in soupy noodles. Like, what? I'm sorry, were you running something besides a noodle stand in here? I think I figured out Mr. Eldune's former occupation. Can't hurt to ask, Apollo. The fuck were you in my head? In my head? Mr. Eldune, or should I say Dr. Eldune? Figured it out, did ya? That's right, I was a doctor, a surgeon until the year before last. So 2 years ago? I'm sorry, were you running a clinic out of this shit shack?
So, Mr. Maractus was your rival?
You could say he was the Edgeworth to my Phoenix Wright. Goddamn. If you like those onions they put in the soup broth?
Yeah, kind of.
You take a spoon, you drink some broth, those onions will find their way in there. For people who like them, why, that's just fine. For people who hate them, I hate onions, hate them. Always sneaking in from the side, getting in the way of a good tasty spoonful.
What do you got against onions, bro? I love onions. They're delicious. They make everything so flavorful.
Well, that's what he was, an onion boy, that's what I called him.
So you weren't exactly friends.
Ha, mid-practice. Ever since preschool, we were getting at each other's face. No matter what I did, sure enough, he'd come following along. Did he do it better than me? Just blow right past, without so much as a howdy.
I see.
That's right. He was a surgeon long before he was, you know.
Goddamn, fireworks.
Then that no good onion boy comes along.
Well, Trissy, looks like we found ourselves a new suspect.
Don't say that.
Next to him, I was forced to trade in my scalpel for a ladle. Sorry, pal. Didn't mean to weigh you down with an old man's ramblings.
No, it's fine.
By way of apology, you ever get yourself in a spot of trouble, you drop by.
Huh?
You're investigating Maractus, aren't you?
Yes.
Well, you want to know about a doctor? You ask a doctor. That's all I'm saying. You just think of me if you need something, you're still
Right. Thanks, Mr. Eldoon.
Guess the time spent listening to him complain was entirely wasted. Alright.
Well, we gotta check out this clinic, that's for sure.
Yeah, but what about the guard?
No harm in asking. Excuse me.
Hey, it's you two from yesterday. That's the same officer that was standing out by the park yesterday. Your business is over in the park, isn't it? The clinic's off limits. It's not involved.
But,
What part of off limits do you not understand? Show me proof that the clinic is connected to the incident in the park or beat it. No harm in asking. No gain either. No point in sticking around here, I guess. Hello. I'm running away.
hi.
Is my wife here? Bitch! God damn, Emma! Always leaving me hanging. Fine, let's go talk to your dad. Why does no one want to talk to me? That's so rude. Do I have to go back to the detention center? Okay. Makes sense. I was hoping to meet with my client. Well, Kataki's just finished questioning. I'll bring him up.
Great, finally.
Alright, fake Naruto. Yo, sup, my little imposter?
Eek! What did you call me?
Damn, it's you. Sorry, G. Thought you were a leader.
My little imposter sure is a strange nickname.
It's a clink thing. You wouldn't understand. Did I say imposter? I meant poster. Like, poster girl.
If you're going to drop part of that, why not drop poster and just call her girl?
Cause she's so much more than that. G, she's like an angel, a fallen angel. So, what can I do for her?
You don't look so chipper today, Walkie.
Worried about your heart condition, maybe? That was wackest thing of all. All those G's lining up, taking eye exams and all that. Better die young than fade away, bazooey. I'm relieved to hear. What's relief? Oh, did your father not tell you? Like the bullets you carry so close to your heart, if not attended to immediately, it could kill you. Man, I ain't trying to hear that. A man fights to protect what's valuable to him, you know what I'm saying? Like these katsunis on my jacket, always fighting to protect my nipples. Goddamn. I miss my fallen angel. Hey, you go get Alita for me. You're my lawyer, aren't you? Lawyer, not gopher. Fucking asshole. So I hear you're going to be married next month. Straight up, we pour the nuptial 40 out on the stoop. What? What phrasing is this? I don't understand. Alita, old snapple cake, she's so fine. I think he's smitten with her in his own weird way.
I was wondering, how did you two meet? I asked Ciala, but she was like, very vague.
Huh? Well, man, if she want to tell you.
I'd best hold my tongue, you feel me? What? Man, what's past is past, she knows that.
When I'm with Alita,
I feel like there's things worth protecting out there, you feel me? That's why I'm gonna get her a matching Katsune jacket so that her boobies can be...
I just don't like the position of the Katsunes on his jacket. It just makes things... I'm just setting things up for jokes. With his fake ass Naruto face.
My Alita, she's down with that all the way.
And so both of them are mum about their past.
Do you think you could tell us what happened with you and Pal Maractus?
There's something you should know.
We Katakis are having what you might call a feud with the Rivali's family.
So about 6 months back, I got to Rivali's turf, packing a knife, right?
And you were shot?
Coolest thing I ever seen. One shot to the heart, but my homies weren't too late. It's a miracle that I lived. It's already considered one of the 7 wonders of the Kataki family, you know that? So we were taken to the Maractus clinic now. You should have seen their faces when they wheeled me in.
You can't just let the boss's son die, you know.
I'd hate to have been in that doctor's shoes. Mr. Kataki's scary enough when he's not angry.
But the bullet that hit you, it was never removed?
It was still threatening his life. That doctor, he did it on purpose. The Rivali's paid him off, I'm sure of it. You hear more about the night of the murder, that much is clear. Life of the family is a G thing. It's about being a man. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry, I'm not up on my G things. I'm not even sure what a G thing is.
My old man, he's gone soft. Since the old rival gang days are over, he just wants to make money.
Is that a good thing?
Man, there ain't no soul in making money. Better to live fast and die young, full shizzle. Wait till I run the yard, and everyone know that what time it is. That's right, OG time all the time. Represent.
Paula, why does he keep talking about old guys?
I don't think that's what OG means, Trissy. He's talking about organic granola. About these weapons, the pistol and the knife, they belong to the family. They snuck them out that night. So the killer Mr. Stickler says he saw that night was, I guess it was me. I was there after all. We're finished.
Yo, Waki, do you think you could tell us exactly what happened that night?
Huh? You don't beat around the bush, do you?
I like your style, shorty.
Actually, there's a question I've been wanting to ask you for a while now. That is, did you do it? Did you shoot him? I don't know. The day of that checkup, when I found out about the bullet by my heart, I borrowed a gun from the family stash. Figured I'd give that doctor a taste of his own bad medicine. Uh-oh, I don't like where this is going.
But you were carrying a knife, weren't you?
Oh, that? Yeah, well, never can be too careful, I'll say. So I'm on my way to the clinic, right? When I run into him in the park, and he's dragging this noodle stand behind him, like, what the fuck? Why are you doing that?
Wait, you didn't put him up to that? Like, you know, in the movies? If you value your life, you'll bring the stand.
Shorty, you're more whack than I am, and that's saying something.
Oh, but I was serious.
The thing is, I don't remember what happened next all too well. You don't remember? But the way I see it, if there was anyone else there that night, then I guess it probably was me who did him in, you know what I'm saying? Oh, God. Oh, shit. Well, I just found out Z is to fast forward all this shit. What happens if I give him something else? I think it's just... I'll maybe do that. Yeah, whatever. He seems preoccupied. I'm not sure he even looked at my evidence. Leader, man. Leader. You know what? I'm gonna leave. We're done. Can I go talk to your dad now? Oh my god, your dad is out to ignore me, I swear to God.
Look at that crowd over by the park.
Probably people trying to get a glimpse of the crime scene.
But why are those girls screaming? I think I just heard one say, "Oh my god, it's him!"
Wait, that motorcycle.
If it doesn't have a forehead.
Prosecutor Gavin. Oh god.
Some fans found me on my way out. Just my luck. Oh my god, it's so cool!
Thus the screams, and thus the migraine that is developing in my head. The album just came out, you know? Try waving to them, they love it.
Oh, he's so cute!
Listen, excited, it doesn't matter who waves him, see? I could just imagine Trissy jumping up and down going like, "It's me!" She just shows her panties. This is surreal.
Say you were here investigating?
I was on my way home when my log gave up the ghost. Your hog. My motorcycle won't start a clogged exhaust pipe.
Too bad, it looks like such a nice bike, too. Hard to believe that it could break just from that.
It's my fault. I think I was using the wrong oil. How? How do you use the wrong oil? You've been driving the motorcycle for how long and you're like, oh shit, I put plain oil in the fucking motorcycle. God damn. Or are you putting freaking, lighter fluid in there? Like, what are you doing, you stupid? Is it because you're blonde? The cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. No, they're not! Cars and motorcycles are different. Call up the exhaust and they won't run. I don't know, how does a bad oil clog an exhaust pipe? That doesn't make sense. Maybe someone clipped your catalytic converter, dude. I don't know. Machines. Tell me you share my inks here, forehead. I ride a bicycle, actually. That's why he's so fit. At any event, I'm off to the shop to get it fixed. The detective in charge of the scene isn't fond of me in any case. The detective? Oh, you mean the one in the lab coat? She's in a foul mood too. Be gentle. All for this then, baby. Oh my god, there he goes! I was taking on my sheet. You know, you would think the bike would disappear? Oh, it did. And the forecast for the park today, gloomy skies.
Well, nothing to do but head on in. Let's hit the park, Paul.
I finally get to see my wife. Fucking love Emma. Huh? Does something about this scene look different to you?
The blue tarps are gone. Maybe that's it?
Yeah, I think you're right. Look over there.
The white frock detective from yesterday. She seems to be apologizing reverently to the trash can.
She's under a lot of stress. The investigation's probably not going so well. Hey, you there. If you're going to talk about someone behind their back, do it more quietly, please. Oh, Detective Sky, hello.
You seem as gloomy as ever.
This is miserable. Miserable.
I just got a new kit and I can't get the stuff to work.
And everyone's all smiles for that glimmerous fop.
Glamorous? Does she mean Prosecutor Gavin?
More to the point, doesn't she mean glamorous?
When he walks, his shiny chains catch the sun and glimmer in my eyes. It's distracting.
I like how her snackoos look like chocolate Cheetos. Speaking of distracting,
I guess I just have to accept the fact that I lack talent.
sounds like she's trying out some sort of new forensics technique. Detective Sky, you know Mr. Wright, correct?
How do you know my daddy? I want details.
Oh, well.
He helped me out a long time ago.
You might say he saved me. Wasn't she saying something about getting involved in an incident?
I can't stand it when things are vague, especially in a case. I went to study to become a forensic scientist in Europe.
But you're a detective now.
Well, I failed the test.
But, you know, ranked and title doesn't matter.
What matters is what's inside your heart. I've always thought that too. My heart is full of science. That's why I bought this kit through the mail order.
Well, you bought that on, like, Amazon Prime? Can you buy shit like that on Amazon Prime? I don't even know what it is. Hold on. I'm literally about to look up fingerprint powder. Oh my god, it's actually a search on Amazon. Holy shit! I'm fucking crying. Oh, I'm disappointed it don't look like a big ball like it does in the game. I like how you could buy a whole ass kit on Amazon. Okay. What about luminol? Oh my god! You can buy luminol spray? Oh fuck. Crime scene luminol powder. Luminol powder, 6 grams, lab grade high purity, 99% value pack. Oh god, Amazon. Jeffrey Bezos is gonna be like, this is bitch on Amazon. Can't say that I blame them, so.
And I'm gonna test it here before the forensics team arrives.
Are you sure that's okay?
Alright, so that's what happened. I won't lie, I'm not a fan of the man. Those glamorous types always rub me the wrong way.
Glamorous. Right.
Prosecutors should be cool and of wit and furrowed brow. Less glamorous and more simorous, you know?
No, actually, I don't.
Well, that and what happened 7 years ago. Prosecutor Gavin was the one who stripped Mr. Wright of his attorney's badge.
What? Really?
He was the fucking wanted son of a bitch.
You mean you didn't know?
I thought you were one of his boys.
I'm neither a boy nor one of his, but let's see what she has to say, whatever. What exactly happened 7 years ago? I never actually heard the details.
Then investigate. It's better you learned it for yourself anyway.
Okay. Thanks. Do you mind me asking exactly what it is you've been doing? Squatting down on the ground like that? Oh, you want to know, do you?
Well, I splurged on a new toy. And no, get your mind out of the gutter. It's not what you think it is. Yet, that's coming in tomorrow.
You splurge? You mean it wasn't police issue?
What is it? I see a roller and glue? This is a footprint analysis kit.
Footprint?
It was raining on the night of the murder, which means that footprints were left. Oh, does that have anything to do with those blue tarps?
Right. The ground was muddy, so I had to protect it as it was that night. Ever wanted to know exactly where someone was standing?
Like your panty-snatching student witness, for instance. Aha! So that with that kid.
Right. What?
Want to try this stuff out?
Huh? Are you sure? I mean, we're sort of on opposing teams and all.
Oh, you're friends! And to tell you the truth, I'm not so good at doing this. Guess I'm a little clumsy. I could use your help. Ooh, I'm good at stuff like this. I used to make magic bunnies out of paper mache.
Footprint analysis, huh? Well, should I give it a go? Let's go. Alright, I'll give it a go.
That's the spirit of justice.
What?
Sorry, that's the third game. That's the next game I show up in.
Right, allow me to explain.
One moment. I gotta get the instructions out. I threw them in the garbage. Give me a sec. She's reading the instructions from her kit.
Why does this not fill me with confidence?
Alright, first we have to pick the footprint, or in this case, shoe print we want to analyze.
I've taken the liberty of marking all the shoe prints in the park. Well, which shoe print should we start with? If we're going to verify the defendant's account, here's the place to start. Okay. Shoe prints prepare to be examined.
Ooh, this is so exciting.
Right, here it goes. First, pour the plaster into the print until it's full. You try it.
How am I supposed to do that?
You literally pour the shit into shape, dumbass. Just press space where you want to pour the plaster.
Like this.
It doesn't look too hard. If you run out of plaster in your beaker before you're done, you have to start all over, you dingus. Alright, that's cool. Not bad. You're handier with that than you look. What's that supposed to mean? On to the next step. Dry the plaster until it turns white. Right. Just press space and blast it with the hairdryer. You got like a Bluetooth hairdryer, bro? There. Give it a shot. I'm blow drying the shoe print. Looks like it's hardened nicely. Let's take a look. Ah, delicious. Yes, that's a good one. Next, the ink. Ready for the next step? Use the roller to ink just the shoe print part. Hold onto the roller tight now, and roll it up and down. Keep going till you get enough ink on there for a good print. Right, now the moment you've been waiting for, let's take our prints. I don't have paper. Put it on the instructions. Just put it on the instructions. Ready? Here it goes. Imagine her just going. Let's see if we get a match. Oh yeah, because she wears heels. Of course the fucker has his stupid symbol at the bottom of his shoes. He got them custom made. What an asshole. I don't know, I'm just looking at everybody's shoes. I like how you can look at Emma's, like, oh, just for funsies, look at my shoe print.
So the shoe prints belong to Rocky Kentucky after all. He was in the park on the night of the crime.
Wow, I can almost see the science at work.
Don't you love it?
Nothing feels better.
She's definitely way more into this than I am. Just let me know if you want to do some more. I'll be here, solving the case with science. Well, that's certainly brightened around. Detective Sky, mind if we give it another go?
Right on. Leave no print on allies, I say.
Alright. Let's do that one.
Okay, looking good. Next to dry the plaster. Okay, let's take out the mold.
Dude, that's kind of hard to do because they're two separate pieces. Right. Whatever.
Yes, that's a good one. Next to ink.
Ah!
Right, now the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's take our print. Ready? Here goes.
Like, how are you getting this, like, perfect? I was just saying.
Let's see if we get a match.
It says so. I already know. So these shoe prints belong to Wesley Stickler. This confirms his testimony, the final version of it at least.
Now we know where the panty snatcher was standing.
Bish. Detective Sky, mind if we give it another shot?
I believe you're beginning to appreciate the wonder that is forensic science.
Oh god.
Okay, looking good.
It's like spilled everywhere.
Next to dry the plaster.
Oops.
Okay, let's take out the mold. Oh, you don't care about my mess? Yes, this is a good one. Next to ink. Alright, now the moment we've all been waiting for, let's take our print. Ready? Here it goes. Plop.
Huh? That's a funny shoe print. Is that even a shoe?
It is strange, so smooth.
Except for the part with the leaf.
I can say without even looking that this print doesn't match any print on our list.
Mystery print. Poor Mr. Eldoon. His has been standing here since this whole thing started.
It almost looks like a home here in the park now. Or at home.
I think it should be made into a playhouse for the children.
I think its owner would disagree. Trash can sits next to the path here.
And I guess now we know it was Mr. Stickler who hid Little Plum's bloomers here, huh?
That's right, Trissy. And what a web of lies grew from that little tack.
I still remember that moment. You brandished those bloomers on high and shouted, "Objection!"
Here's what I want you to do, Trissy. Take that memory
gently lock it away deep in your heart and never speak of it again. Alright, wifey. Whoops. Fingerprint analysis is a very basic of modern forensic science. I guess you could put it that way. And you two know how to decipher prints on your own now. Make sure to examine anything you find that might have prints on it. Oops. Sorry, I don't think I can help you with that. I think you need more than just scientific help. But ask me anything you like. Just ask scientific. Bitch telling me I need a therapist. It's accurate. Can your dad talk to me now? Finally, stop ignoring me. I've had enough of that in my life. Ah, the prodigal attorney returns. Welcome aboard. I heard you did well in the trial today. Here to discuss something I could use a little diversion. What did Detective Sky say? If you want to know something, you have to investigate yourself. Mr. Wright, tell me what happened 7 years ago, please. I want to know. I need to know. You certainly didn't waste any time getting to the point. "7 years ago, I was standing in a courtroom on behalf of a client. Yeah, that's how it works, Phoenix, when you're a lawyer. The case involved the death of a certain magnificent genius. I'd be surprised if you hadn't heard about it. It was all over the news, I remember that. You were up against Prosecutor Gavin, weren't you?" Yes, he was only 17 years old at the time. 17 years old? This is still high school. Took the bar exam abroad, in Europe. They're progressive over there, you know. I was defeated by a 17-year-old newcomer, and my shame, I left the practice forever. That's all. That's all. How could that be all? What do you mean? What about what they were saying about on the news about forged evidence? They said you forged evidence and had your attorney's badge stripped from you. Tell me, how does it feel? How does it feel to stand here before Phoenix Wright, the forging attorney himself? How does it feel? I don't want to believe it's true. But what about what happened in my first trial? Didn't you notice in today's trial, there was a single piece of forged evidence? Talk about evidence that shouldn't have existed, a naughty magician's trick. I don't see you jumping to my defense on this one. Maybe I did forge evidence, maybe I didn't. It doesn't really matter now, does it? But I'm not an attorney anymore. And that's the only truth you need to know. Sir, you fucking asshole, I'm gonna punch you again. Looks like he doesn't want to talk about the accusations of forgery for now. Fine. You wanna look at underwear? Shit. It's refreshing to be so thoroughly ignored for a change. And we found these too. They're Trissie's. Thanks, Apollo. Though I have to admit, as a father, I wonder, why are you still carrying my daughter's panties around in your pocket? That'll teach me to show off any evidence to Mr. Wright. Oh, shut up, man. You've held just as questionable things in your pocket, sir. I should know I played you for multiple games. Alright. Now that your dad is done making me feel like an idiot.
That's right, Sonny. When are you bringing my stand home? I'm ready. Can't you see I'm ready? I guess. Till it stands back home, the case is not closed. You hear me?
I think I'll avoid talking about his stand in the future. Oh, yeah, let's ask him about that.
Sorry, Sonny boy. My interest is for the stand and precious to this. Get cracking on that case. Give me back my stand, I'm begging you.
Okay, I guess that wasn't correct.
Just shut up.
Well, maybe now that I talk to Phoenix. Oh shit, I hit the wrong button. Sprint is far too smooth. It's right next to the Aldu Zoo stand. Hey, you.
Yes?
Why are you so quiet all of a sudden? You wouldn't happen to have something in mind? Something that might have left this mystery shoe print? I don't have the evidence. No, sorry. No idea. Too bad. Wonder what it is. Something's familiar about that smooth surface, so smooth it's almost slippery. Oh! I gotta look in the trash can outside again. The slipper. This trash can. This is where we found the mirror. Come think of it, wasn't there something else in here? Something near the bottom? Look at the paint on these. That means these must have ended up in here after Mr. Wright's accident. Maybe they're connected? Let's pick them up.
So what, you got more space in your purse?
No clues here. What do you mean? It says Miraculous Clinic right on there, you fecker. Fuck off. The bottom is covered in paint. Huh? This is weird shape here. Looks like a leaf was stuck to the bottom when the wearer stepped in some yellow paint. So the outline was left when the leaf was removed. Paint on my hands. Apollo, I saw you try to wipe your hand on my cape. Yeah, because it was right there. Shut up. Oh. I wonder, could this be a print? Why would there be a finger? Oh, you mean a toe print. Good call, Apollo. We were going to analyze it just like a regular print. This could be a vital piece of evidence.
Let's dust this bitch. Just gotta put my cocaine all over this sheet.
Hey, it worked. That looks like a big toe, maybe?
Wow, I feel like the case is solved already.
What's next? We have to match the print, right?
Right, let's match it. Wait, the detective didn't give us a list of toe prints, Apollo.
Oh, good point.
Maybe we should ask her, give some expert advice.
I guess so. Not sure she qualifies as an expert. Don't talk about your wife like that, Apollo. Hey! What up, bitch? This print's far too smooth to be a regular shoe. It is a shoe. You know, I think I have our culprit right here. Shit. Well, I think it sees slippers, actually.
Slippers?
What would slippers be doing out here? But look at the bottom, see?
It's covered with paint. Except for...
See right here?
Hey, that spot is shaped like a leaf.
What if a leaf was stuck on the bottom and came off when the slipper stepped into paint? Makes sense, doesn't it? Wait, something's written on him, the Maractus Clinic. Exactly, the victim's clinic.
Wait, that means that someone from the clinic was involved.
Why is he just standing there eating and not sharing?
Detective Sky, I have a favor to ask.
What? Can you give us access into the Maractus Clinic?
The police won't let us in. They say the murder and the clinic are not connected. And it's off limits until we prove they are. I should be able to do something for you, yes?
Huh? Really?
Well, you did my work for me here with the shoe prints.
Seems like I should return the favor.
Thank you, Detective Sky.
Here, show this to the police officer on duty. Allow access to this magician and attorney and prosecutor Kevin's name. She's like, if I'm gonna get in trouble, I'm getting him in trouble too. Right, Maractus Clinic, here comes justice. I think you can actually observe the letter.
Official.
Aw, see, look at that.
She put a little heart by your name. How cute.
Isn't she a little old for cute?
Apollo, shame on you. Cute is eternal. Cute is timeless. No matter how old a woman gets, she always carries a little innocent maiden inside her.
Really now? I suppose I've never heard it put quite that way before.
When I sign my name, I always put in a little diamond. True diamond, right? See? Cute, don't you think?
It's a little confusing. Won't people think your real name is Diamond?
Hey, you can write your name like Apollo equals justice.
I do like justice, but that's taking it a bit far. Leave my name out of this. Oh my god, I've never noticed this. The fucking badger. Ever since the first game, we've seen this badger bastard. Wait. What does it say? Oh my god, I can't zoom out. Oh my god. It doesn't tell me what police. The blue badger. I like how she just wrote official. I like how she just has these like lying around in her pocket. In her bag. Alright. Bye, wifey. I'm leaving. I'm gonna go show off to the popo. Gonna show off back to the popo that I got rights to investigate. Oh, you two again. When, oh when will you learn? Look at me however you want, you're not getting in today.
I would be so sure if I were you. Look at what we have.
What's this? Detective Sky?
Yeah, bitch.
Yesterday was Prosecutor Gavin, today's Detective Sky. Who are you two? Really? Now he's suspicious again. Oh, you got the orders. I gotta let you in. Have fun.
Thanks, Mr. Officer. Next, you're gonna be shocked that I have a daddy uncle named Miles Edgeworth.
Wait, what?
Bye. Listen to the phone, hurry before it gets more sus. Shit.
Ooh, the reception.
Thank you.
Yo, Step Mariardak. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Hope you like Ace Attorney.
Welcome.
We already played all through of the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy. We played both of the Miles Edgeworth Investigations duology. And yes, I included Investigations 2, the fan-made translation. So I will forever call
Sebastian, and Ray, because they are eternal. That is their names.
Please give love.
No, I don't want to.
Huh. Kind of an at-home sort of place, isn't it?
This place has a connection to the murder in the park. I'm sure of it.
Place guy out front wasn't so sure.
How? There's a noodle stand in the park, and there's a freaking stew pot with a bunch of bowls in the reception area.
How is that not connection enough?
That doesn't make sense. Looks like the police team's gone home for the day.
Might be some clues lying around. Let's get cracking, Apollo.
That fish is creeping me out. Look at this fake ass Charlie plant. Trying to be all cool. At the clinic reception desk, no one's here, of course. A small sign on the counter. Please pay your bill. Remember, we're the ones holding the scalpel. Brutal, but effective. Man, if I said shit like that at my job, it is frowned upon. People get so mad when you ask for their copay. It's like, hi, you have a $20 copay today. Your insurance says you have a $20 copay. I would like to collect that, please. They get so pissed. It's like, it's not my fault your insurance says you have a copay. And then heaven forbid there's a deductible. My God. Because deductibles are hundreds of dollars potentially. And they get pissed about that. What do you mean I have to pay that? It's what your insurance dictate, bro. My job is to collect it at time of service. That is what we are told to do. So, I would like the money, please.
These must be the slippers for patients at the clinic.
The same as the pair we found, of course.
Look, a single pair is missing from the rack here, too. And ours have paint on the bottoms, which means they were taken out of here on the night of the murder.
Right. The paint's from the hit and run after all. What were a pair of clinic slippers doing in that trash can? And what were they doing at the scene of the hit and run? Find out next on Dragon Ball Z.
There's a single pair of sandals here.
Wait, but why would there be sandals here? Unless they belong to one of the patients.
Or maybe it's a visitor that's come to see Dr. Maractus.
You'd think they'd use this house entrance instead of the clinic entrance in that case? And if this patient or visitor isn't still here,
why'd they leave without their shoes?
better take a closer look at these just in case.
Hey, Apollo, you think this is...
Huh, this could be a toe print. Man, this bitch had some dirty feet. Like, her left foot specifically was dirty AF. Like, what were you doing?
Let's try it out.
Like, I just want to know what the hell she was doing with her feet to get it that dirty. Like, Jesus. Hey, it worked. That looks like a big toe, maybe?
But wait, I mean, it's good that we got the print. But is there such thing as a list of toe prints?
Oh, good point. If there is, Stucco Sky didn't give it to us. Which means we can't match his print.
It seems like a good time to ask detective advice.
Yeah, good idea. What do you mean? Couldn't I just match it with the one that I found? Whatever.
Look at all these bowls.
They're from Aldoon's Noodles. There's Mr. Salty.
Then I think we figured something out.
I think we have.
Mr. Aldoon must do takeout.
Not exactly what I was thinking.
All the bowls have been washed clean.
I think we found our first clue, Trissy.
Look, the door says doctor's office.
Think this is the victim's private office?
It's not locked. Too bad.
What? Why too bad?
I like opening locks. It's kind of a hobby of mine. Like those little bike locks.
Don't even bother putting them on when I'm around. That's probably not a hobby you want to tell too many people about.
Apollo? That sounded came from behind his door.
Someone's in there. Let's check it out, Trissy. AJAA! Break it! They left through their window.
Wait, Apollo, you're too late to catch him now.
Must be your expertise. As a panty snatcher, Chase, you're talking. Well, we should tell the police.
Let's check the room out first, Apollo. If we call the police now, we'll lose our chance.
You're right. She's better at this than I am.
Well, one thing's for certain. This clinic and our murder case are looking pretty related now.
Fuck yeah, they are.
Kind of an expensive looking lamp, isn't it? Hey, the bulb's broken.
Broken? Don't you mean burnt out?
No, our cat burglar must have dropped it.
But why is it sitting up on the floor like that then?
Hey, look at the cord.
Huh? There's a red splotch on a part of the corner. You think that's blood?
It's a little bright blood, almost pinkish.
Something's definitely odd about this lamp, that's for sure. Alright, put it in my pocket. Where are you keeping all this shit? Books and papers are scattered around the room.
Wow, what a mess. This is worse than Daddy's room. Burglar must have left in a hurry.
Even the cup on the desk here is lying outside. Huh? The juice that spilled out of that cup. It's dry.
So, the messy one wasn't our burglar just now.
Someone knocked this cup over a while ago and left it. Ah, fake Charlie plant number 3. Or 2. This potted plant has seen better days. That doesn't make sense either.
What doesn't?
Normally, burglars are looking for valuables, right?
That's true. That's what I would do if I were a burglar.
So why look under a potted plant?
Maybe they were looking for the key to the safe?
I've heard of people putting their house keys under plants, but the key to a safe?
And maybe the burglar was looking for the house keys.
This is getting nowhere fast. Whoa, what are those? The wall is covered with beakers.
Eek! Something's moving inside that one.
You look, Apollo. Hey, look yourself. You can't. Oh. It's a goldfish.
Wow, they're all fish. So many kinds.
Whoever designed this had a sixth sense of humor. What if the fish die? If they're sealed in there, what if they die?
What a cute little safe.
It's like a 4-digit lock.
Someone's already entered in 2 numbers, Apollo.
Alright. So we can already tell you it's not 875309. Fuck.
79. Wait, do you think
that burglar just now was trying to open it? I wonder what's inside the safe.
Is there any way we can figure out the last 2 numbers?
Well, we know the first 2 are 7 and 9.
Maybe there's something in the court record? Something that can help us figure out the last 2 numbers.
I wonder. I've got just a thing. Well, I have an idea.
I knew it, Apollo. What is it?
Well, all I have to know is what buttons have been pressed. We can use this to find out the next 2 numbers. Shit. When you press the buttons, you'd have to touch them. With your finger, right?
It would leave a print.
When you open a safe, you don't press any other buttons but the right ones, right? So if we can find the buttons with fingerprints, my controller fell. I think it was my Xbox controller. My bad. So if we can find the buttons with the fingerprints.
We'll have the safe code. Not bad, Apollo.
Alright, time to dust. Can't do the old 7777777 trick. Look, you can see the oily finger residues clearly. Look at 7 and 9.
These are glove marks.
The burglar must have been wearing gloves. Well, we might not be able to identify the burglar, but we can open the safe. Let's give it a shot. I actually just guessed that. I didn't remember it at all. It opened. Oh, look at the little lucky cat statue. It's so cute. I want it.
This looks like a medical chart. There's an x-ray in here with it.
An x-ray. Can't make heads or tails of it. I can't read the chart either. It's all medical speak.
But the names are easy enough to read. Look by page. It says Waki Kataki.
So
This is Waki, our client's chart, huh?
why would this one chart be here in the safe?
Let's see.
Let's see. The physician's signature says Palmaractus.
That is it, Apollo.
Look here where it says to file the chart.
Let's see. Nurse Alita Tiala?
Tialita, his Waukie's fiance.
That's one Alita too many, Apollo.
Never mind that. What's her name doing here?
How should I know? Though I guess it means she's on staff at this clinic.
Oh, that she neglected to mention this before now.
Sure, she had her reasons.
So, Alita Tiala worked at the Maractus clinic. And she had access to Waki-Kataki's medical chart.
You got the I and the Y wrong, Apollo.
I'd be very interested to find out what this chart says. Who can help us decipher this? I know the dude. This looks like a bullet hole.
You can still see the bullet sticking out of it.
Why is it in the middle of the safe?
Hey, the bullet came out. The tip is all squished.
Not surprising, given that it was fired into a metal safe. That's what it got stored behind, that's for sure. I think that's it.
Wow, it's all mushed.
That was one tough safe.
You know, it looks kind of yummy. Like ice cream. The caramel.
Certainly have an active imagination, Trissy. Get the hell out of here with that shit. Alright, we're violating HIPAA. Bullet lodged near heart. How could you not read that, dude? The bulb is broken, it won't turn on.
Oh, how is it broken?
Don't touch that, you'll cut yourself.
Eek!
Yeah, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice. My finger! You're bleeding! Let me see that. Wait.
Magic blood. Gotcha.
Please don't do that again. I have enough to worry about without my coworkers injuring themselves on the evidence. Oh yeah, I was supposed to look at this first, because he's like, oh, you tricked me, bish. The squirt runs to the lamp. It has a red stain on it. Gotta wonder what left it stained.
Wait, I know. Maybe it was left here by a red marker.
Like they were trying to write their name and slipped. Why would anyone write their name on a lamp cord?
I used to write my name on my magic ropes.
Oops. The window's ajar.
That must be how our burglar escaped.
Who was?
Was this a burglar who happened to pick here?
Yeah, but there's a patrol car sitting out front. If I were a burglar, I'd come back the next day, at least.
I'd give it a month myself.
Or broken obviously need to break it today. Okay. No, that's not.
I know that face. That's the face of someone who's made a discovery. Hey, how did you know?
Can't fool someone trained in the ways of science. Next, I was analyzing face prints.
Let's ask the Texas guy to help us, Apollo.
Ah, the slippers. It's quite a clear print there. A toe print.
Too bad we don't know whose toe it is.
Well, there's a way of finding out, of course. There is? What? All you need is a sample of the same toe print off another shoe, for instance. Oh, right, so if the prints match, you'd know the same person wore both. Do I have another shoe worn by the same person? Got one right here? I think I just might, actually. Really? I'm beginning to suspect something here. Detective Sky, can you compare this sample with this other print? This pair of sandals, toe print and all. Ooh, the print on these is nice and clear too. That makes our job easy. Damn, why she got a dirty ass left foot? That's what I was saying. Can you analyze it for us? Of course. Hang on. Bingo. Gosh, I'm good. Hey, we were the ones who found the prints. Perfect match. The same person wore these sandals and slippers. I was afraid of that. All you have to do is find out who these sandals belong to. Or do you already know? I can't say. Not yet. Well, that's one big step closer to the truth. Hey, could you take a look at this lamp? The bulb's broken. Right, strange, isn't it? Really? I break bulbs all the time. My desk gets a mess and my lamp is always falling over. Not too bright, huh? Ouch.
I still think it's kind of odd.
I don't think I would show her those. Now we go back to Eldoon for him to look at the chart. What? Are you shitting me? He's the only one that can read the chart. Emma can't read the chart. Oh my god.
Detective Sky, I was wondering about this. What?
That's vital evidence here. Can you show her that? It's a secret weapon in tomorrow's trial.
Oh, clever, Apollo.
What did I tell you before? If you're going to talk behind someone's back, do it quietly.
What?
bullet was inside the safe, right? That means the police don't know about it yet.
Alright, we can use this in the trial tomorrow.
Do I have to repeat myself every time? If you're going to talk behind someone's back, do it quietly. Damn. But I really don't know what else I'm supposed to do here. Bro, come on.
Don't cry, Angel. Daddy's back and Daddy's...
Oh, you again? Do you always have to announce your entrance like that?
Man, my old man, man... Now I'm all in a funk, and it's his fault.
One can only assume that his father tried to teach him a lesson and failed clearly.
You two got your work cut out for you, straight up.
Of course I don't care if they lock me up, I'm ready to go. Some days I wonder why I do what I do. I agree, dude.
Hey man, you won't see me bugged about 1 or 2 guilty charges.
But what if you're found guilty of murder?
Hey, it's all experience, you feel me, shorty? Like a badge of honor. They don't give the death penalty, do they?
You didn't really do it, did you?
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
If I've learned one thing today, is that silence speaks louder than words.
Man, my old man is whack. Disappointing, that's what he is.
I heard he wants to leave the mob.
Over my dead body. Spend my life trying to keep it real, being an OG and never stepping down. Now my old man wants to go soft, fine, let him, just leave me out of it. Day I get out of the clink, that's the day Alita and I start the next generation of the Kentucky family.
Please don't talk as though I just assume you're going to jail for my sake.
Huh? What's that? Some kind of x-ray? Wait.
That's right, Walkie. It's yours.
Hey look, I'll smoke or nothing. I'll live long, right?
I don't think he gets it, Apollo.
Take a closer look. Here, in particular. Where it says nurse. It's signed Alita Tiala.
Huh? You always do your homework.
So, you met Miss Tiala when you...
Yeah, I met her at the clinic, so...
Could you tell us a bit about the circumstances of your meeting?
Fine, I'll tell you how we met if you want to know that bad. About half a year ago, I was shot during a little turf war with another family.
Why are you not wearing shoes? I like how they're gangsters, but they're like, I'm inside somebody's house. I gotta be polite, take off my shoes.
I was ready to die, sure, but they came in and got me, hauled me off to the docks.
The Maractus Clinic.
That's where I met her, my fallen angel.
You mean Alita Tiala?
She was scared of me at first, turns out. But you know what they say, the bad guys always get the ladies.
Right.
She was done with that clinic anyhow, so I was like, I'll take you on, woman. Straight gangsta style. Guess what she said?
What did she say?
Come on, give it some thought. She said it real quiet like on the down low, know what I'm saying?
I'll leave if you marry me.
So, that was the proposal?
You know it. A little flood right there in the hospital room. Just like that, the op was done and we were out of there. See you later, bye.
About that op.
Yeah, it didn't go so well after all, did it? I know about the report. I know it's still in me.
This health checkup was the boss's idea, you said?
Nick, can you imagine? What's the point of living healthy when you're a cheat? You know what I'm saying?
But didn't you learn about the bullet at the checkup?
Yeah. That's when I knew that doctor had to pay. Figured I could get that cat pulled after I got my revenge.
And hey, I'm still living large now, aren't I?
Incidentally, had you ever had a health checkup before? Nah, my old man suddenly gets this idea that we all gotta get checkups. Because he's getting older, I mean. Man, that's so far off the hook, it's off the chain, she. Seems to be with something else. Well, how my Elise is doing, man? I miss her. Walkie, you don't happen to recognize these, do you? Hey, sure I do. I was the one who bought them for her.
For Miss Tiala?
Yeah, a birthday present. She got mad little feet. Man, so cute, man.
These animals are hers.
Yeah, kinda had a feeling. What's up with the funky vibes? She got mad little feet. Ask her why she got a mad dirty left foot. Maybe now I can go back to Eldunes. Thank you.
Mr. Aldun, we've been looking all over for you.
What's the matter, Tristan?
Apollo, show him what we found. Nothing like expert advice.
I suppose she is a doctor, so. Mr. Aldun, is everything okay? I'm just so happy. I just thought my doctor days were gone for good. Mr. Aldun? Oh, Mr. Aldun, could you take a look at this? A medical chart. Hey, you shouldn't go around taking these from clinics. HIPAA violator. He's like reading it. He's like, what the fuck?
Why the sudden silence, Mr. Aldun?
What's going on here? What's going on in this town? That's what we want to know. That chart belongs to my client.
He's on trial on suspicion of murder.
On trial? That's crazy. You can't put him on trial. He's ABD.
ABD? Where's the C?
All but dead. He's knocking on the pearly gates. Someone's about to answer. Can you tell us why? Oh, son of a bitch! Robin hair wasn't your real hair. Well, permit me to speak as a surgeon. You listen up good now, son. No way, it's like he's a completely different person. What the fuck? Well, according to this chart, this walkie-talkie feller's not doing so well. He's got a bullet right up inside his heart. That's right. Yeah, but this chart talks about the post-op. In other words, the operation is already finished. But you can still see that bullet stuck in there. Why would it still be in there after the operation to remove it? Well, about the only reason I can think of is it was too tricky to operate on.
What?
That bullet's snug as a bug there next to the aorta, which is connected to the heart. Heck, that scrap of metal is just surrounded by blood vessels, kind of a miracle. 2 millimeters to either side, and there'd be some serious bleeding going on in there. Not something your average doctor would be eager to fiddle with.
You mean?
It took a miracle to get that bullet stuck where it is. It'd take more than a miracle to take it out. It'd take a magician.
I'm only up to making rabbits disappear. I haven't learned bullets yet.
Of course, with the heart pumping and the lungs working, that bullet's on the move. I'd give him another half a year tops. But Walkie's operation was already half a year ago. That's why I'm saying you're out of time. This kid shouldn't be on trial, he should be on an operating table. Great. Just great.
How could Dr. Maractus do such a terrible thing? How could he just leave that bullet in there?
Got a pretty good idea of how he felt.
Emergency operation. He's got the kid's chest open on the table. Then he finds that bullet. That's despair right there, Juicy Doll. Cold despair.
Despair?
But the only thing he could do is sew the boy back up. He was exactly in the situation go, admitting he couldn't take it out.
The Kentuckies.
You bet. The kid's their only son not here. So he skips the operation and walks back on the street, living his life. Of course, it's only a matter of time before his heart hemorrhages and he drops cold.
How awful.
And which doctor would they take him to? Maractus. He's got enough ties to them, he would probably cover up the truth of what happened.
That's just horrible. He left Walkie to die.
There's a darkness in this world, Juicy Doll. Waiting, hungry. Compared to it, these gangs' turf wars are like kid games. When you're up against real evil, well, it don't matter if you're weak or strong. It'll take you all the same.
You were a surgeon, right, Mr. Eldoon? You could operate on Walkie, couldn't you?
I wish.
What?
I'm afraid there ain't nobody in the country that could. Maybe not even the world.
So Walkie.
He's really lucky to be alive even now.
No.
There's one problem.
Apollo?
This chart. Look at the nurse section. Elena Tiala.
That's right. This operation was how they met.
Now, the problem is she knew. She knew about Walkie's condition. Guaranteed. Why didn't she ever tell him? Doesn't make sense. She knew her patient was in serious danger. I think she'd want to get that second operation before getting engaged.
What was she thinking, Apollo?
What were you thinking, Leotia? She was thinking about getting paid! I think we will be done. Oh god! Fees did a jump scare there. Oh my god. Oh no, don't do this. I like how you do. Okay. Capcom, let me buy the soundtrack to like the more updated shit, please. And Capcom, when Ace Attorney Investigations Duology comes out, you better let me be able to buy the soundtracks of those two games, by the way, because you can't find them. I looked. Don't think I didn't, because I do. When you collect soundtracks to games, you look. Goddamn iTunes. Stop trying to get me to sign in, you hoe. Goodness. Anyway, who's streaming?
guess really nothing. Alright, I guess we'll end the stream. Tomorrow we'll come back and we're gonna finish Turnabout Corner. It's gonna be exciting. I'm gonna finish Turnabout Corner, B-Shills. And then maybe we could start on guitars. A Turnabout Serenade. I'm not looking forward to that at all. God help me. Help me. Help me. So until then, have yourselves a zombie-free day. Thank you to my coffee supporters like Doggo Lover. If you would like to be part of the list, you can become a coffee supporter. Second tier is a verbal shout out. And you would also be in the panels down below as well. And you would be part of every like YouTube video as well. Alright. See you tomorrow.